It's a lead commander.
This is a hero?
This is a hero indeed.
You want to stay in lane as long as possible, but you also are always tempted to make those rotations.
Looking also at the draft of NiP, do you think that NiP has enough to deal with the morphing down the line in terms of catch? Is sort of dual and burrow strike going to be enough? I see top, bit of a move on to RTZ. Sax getting some really nice body blocks off, and that'll do it. Sets up for first blood, they'll get it.
Yeah, they did a great job. They pushed the lane in. They got level 3 first. Look at the gold on Ace. He's got double Wraith Band. He's probably just going to rush a Midas here. And as you said, S4 having to walk all the way back, he's going to be so far behind.
Mid lane Crip. Just managed to get the wraparound onto Fada with that Fisher block off. Fada still got a fair bit of movement speed with the boots. Can he get away? There's an invis room. Oh, is he going to get away? No! The fade time too long as Sumer will get that last right click in before Fada disappears.
Yeah, tonight it's a 2K lead for NiP. You're feeling good, but it's 10 minutes soon. You want to make a play around the catapult wave and the bounty rune spawn. This is a nice start though. Fly should go down here. TP from Brew.
Obi, and that is a level 6 Brew. S4 able to pick up enough XP on that bottom lane before he comes in. So now they can maybe try and find some kills out of it. 33 will sprout himself up, tries for the TP, but there's the ice path. They've held him back, and with that movement from S4, they should get 33. Saxo is on top of Fly though. Fly's actually stuck. Fly will fall. They'll get the trade 1 for 1.
You take that though. 1 for 1. You force the split. Brew forced to abandon the bottom lane.
They think he's gone out of there. He's ready to go straight back into the action with this smoke alongside Sumer and S4.
Yep, he's got Tranquil Soul Ring. He has no need to ever return to base. He's got Dunk prepared, and yeah, this is a great move. This will be faster paced than NiP.
They can get Ace.
That split.
This is a big catch if they can manage to get on top of him. S4 charging in. Fisher comes out. S4 gets the clap slow. Splits out as well. Can PPD save Ace? That's the question. Zip forward from Sumer. He's looking towards PPD on the back. There'll be a cold embrace for Ace. They'll surround him. Fada's coming in as well, but the Echo Slam onto the two of them holds him back. Ace will go down. EG get the kill onto the Arc Warden.
Yep, and they throw up LC as well. Fly might look to set up on this, but I think EG, they're just going to take that kill and get the hell out of here. Although on the bot side,
they get PPD as well. Yep. Sumer with that last adaptive strike picks up a second. 2 kills for EG off the back of that quick move.
There's no Blink Dagger on either 4 position, but they're coming up very soon. 400 away on the Shaker, 200, 300 away on Soxus. So again, near identical performances by these sides.
33, he's been found, tries for the TP out, they block him up with the Fisher with the Macropire down. They should have the damage to do this, or maybe if Saxon can come with the Burrow Strike, they can help him. No, there's the stun. Fada, he tried to push it, but he does it too early, so the stun is still there on 33, and that'll mean that 33 is gone. S4 gets the kill on the Prophet. The rest of NiP still hanging around this split. Fada does have a duel if they can catch S4 as he comes out of it, but the ice path allows S4 to freely blink out. Nothing can be done from NiP to trap him. S4's back to safety.
Yeah, this game's poised on the knife's edge. It's so tough. It's 6-6, almost 20 minutes into the game, but it's not as if these teams aren't trying to make plays. It's just that they have so much defensive capabilities that diving forwards could end up just throwing a game. And any team that loses a critical engagement, they give away Roche too, because of the nature of these lineups. Oh, bottom. He's just dead.
He got baited in for that. He tried to contest for the bounty rune, but Fada with a quick blink and duel catches him out. Elsewhere on the map, PPD should fall. He's on his own. But definitely the bigger catch there for NiP, getting the kill on Arthur and getting that extra damage onto Fada. But from the draft perspective, sort of the panel and you say that EG should still feel more comfortable in the late game.
But it's the super late game.
Okay. That's Fada. They get the jumping crit, trying to help out, make sure that they don't lose this duel. He's got to get the kill, doesn't get the bonus damage, and will lose his life for that. Maybe they can get Saxa as well here. Saxa shot down by Arthur's drop. As EG will punish NiP for going a little bit deep for that kill attempt.
You got to be careful, PPD. They're just going straight for him. You can see
in. Sumer closing the gap whilst in the Legion form. There's the attack damage and speed there. But the press the attack, punching down the Wyvern. Tower taken as well.
You got to think about creep waves and abusing EG's lack of wave clear. You aren't capable of taking fights. As we've just witnessed, the Brew and the Earthshaker, they are lords of the game right now. And this is the beauty. When you're shoving lanes around the map, you can abuse the global mobility. Arc Warden invis top.
It's got that DD room picked up as well. Fada, if he can find the catch, Ace starting to kick the fight off with the Tempest double, getting aggressive. Critness below, Saxon in with the 2-man Burrow Strike. There's the LC duel follow-up. Echo Slam does come in, but it doesn't matter. They've got the 2 kills required. Now it looks to see if they can chase down Sumer. Go for the TP out. Is there any cancel? There's not.
Oh,
yeah, using the ultimate there, but of course nothing else to pop through the Lincolns and then hold him down.
Oh, look at this now. Ace bottom lane with his real hero.
Quick plays. Ace up and down the map, making an impact top, making an impact bottom.
That's how you do it. You split, you get EG a bit confused. That was the Shadow Blade reveal.
They'll continue to try and hunt for him, but he's well and truly hidden. Saxo as well will not be found, as that scan actually just missing Saxo, as they did scan quite close to him. In fact, in the middle lane of the river, they're going to look to fight back. The NiP's in with the duel. That's a dead crit. They catch the Shaker. Saxo's in with a blink Boros strike onto Fly. NiP's going to find more potentially. Samel moves with the SK, will get the revenge as he comes in with a Boros strike. Actually, he's up to the high stages. They want to try and find more, but he's got to be careful.
He didn't get the regen either. They have to get out of here for EG. Regen will be picked up by Samel.
Yeah, Samel's ready to get the kills now, though. The E-Blade complete on top of the Manta Linkers, as we already talked about. This very, pretty much unkillable build. This small thing, not only invincible, but also very potent if he finds a catch. As Samel will move over towards that top lane.
S4?
He's struggling this game, Kyle.
He walked back in. Bottom.
There's another.
Duel on drought.
Just like that. 2 big core kills.
But they Samel lose ace.
So EG, they will take a trade there.
But NiP can find kills and go for kills without investing nearly as much. It's just a Tempest double and a stun. He in fact, Sucks didn't even stun. He threw out a Yols and said, hey, Ace, come kill this guy.
Ace hunting with that Bloodthorn. S4, another death here on the Brute.
Yeah. Hex is the next item as well. Perfect for Mace. It's all about just split pressure.
My goodness. There was a Sanking there. I'm pretty sure about it, but now he's gone. By the looks of it, going to be able to head over in time as Samel should get this one for the team. Aegis now on this morph. It's already unkillable morph.
Yep. And they saw the DD. No sign of ending soon, though. Any mistake, any miscue from one squad here, the game could end within a minute or two.
Samel, let's get a Hex after the Bloodthorn pops his Lincolns. Still holding himself as Trip will be there, and they will be able to get rid of the double.
Yeah.
More gold for Samel as he TPs himself out. Eyes on the arcane room from Fly. PPD's on the eyes of the two of them, and 33 popping the BKB, trying for RTs. They get the duel. They pop the Lincolns. They get the duel. They should get this kill. What the bouncer style is there. He's still alive. He turns. The life steal jumping for Saxa with a Boros strike, but there's Samel. It's the Sanky Boros strike back onto Saxa. The E-Blade nuke as well. They get the kill onto the SK, and RTZ survives. They'll get PPD as well. EG finally able to force that fight they've been hunting for.
I take that back, because Saxa will certainly still be dead, but look top. Ace with his clone just looking to keep pressuring.
Pressure's coming in.
These heroes back.
Question is, how much can EG do whilst also dealing with the pressure? RTZ hexed up, and that allows the Tempest double for the space to take that range Rex away.
For bottom, Samel's in.
He is. He's looking for the kills, and with the jump forward, they'll nuke down.
Wow.
33. The Prophet is dead. 80 seconds. He has got buyback. S4 helped and backed off. And Samel using the Legion to buff him up, keep the Brew safe. S4 has to be careful. Doesn't have the split. Samel wants to push on, wants to find as much as he can whilst EG have the number advantage. Still a 4 minute. Let's get caught out by the Hex and the silence. In fact, Fada's in as well. The duel, the control to S4, the Brew's dead. Now EG have to get out of there. Jump forward. They'll pop the Lincoln. Samel's got to be careful. He'll get himself away. Crit still left behind though. The Shaker trying to hide in the trees, but there's the tree and Sal surrounding Crit. Does pop the cheese. Back up. He's got the Echo. He's trying to turn, but there's the silence to Hex. He's dead. Samel came back in for the Boros strike, catches him out. Spirit Vessel upon him. Will pop the man to try to get away with the Sprout. Controls him into the SK. Tries to escape, but he can't.
Team's here.
Fly and RTZ. Can they help him against the full lineup of NiP? Saxa. There's the epicenter moving in. RTZ starts to hit towards Saxa. Samel. BKB pop. Zips in. Silence catching out 33, but 33 goes for the TP scroll. He's out of there. Artur and Fly have to be careful. Samel's BKB's about to end. He'll get Saxa. Nuke down fodder as well with the E-Blade. Samel keeps his distance. And EG are able to claim some good kills in response, getting both the SK and the Legion. I mean, is there a reason why EG...
Look at this. They're trying to just defend.
One touch will do it, but the Sprout holding it back. They do finally get it. That's the tower gone. Shrines are open, and EG will move straight away to start taking those down. As Samel and Fly will remove the bottom one.
Oh, he doesn't have the gem anymore, does he? He has dust. Oh. There's a lot of EG heroes here.
The real Ace. Ace has got to be dead. Silence onto the two of them. He's got the back of a Saxon. Saxon tries for the Boros strike, but the Lincolns keeps up. Easy safe as Ace will fall. EG get the big kill. S4 puts the primal split to make sure he doesn't die to the Tempest double, and now he can try and chase for more. Looking towards Saxa. Saxa into the side. Boros strike is out. Does still get caught up by the stun from the primal. He's in the river. Blink out. He'll be fine for now. Saxa getting himself away.
It's 2 real cores versus 1. That's the problem for NiP. The Prophet's farmed, but you can't really do much to these EG cores. They're so tanky, they're so farmed, and the level 25 talents give them so much mobility.
And now they're getting the barracks.
They're getting 2, it looks like. Ace is going to have to buy back if they want to defend this.
They've got the Winter's Curse, they've got the duel, they will pop the Linkers. BKB's going to be popped by Samel to play it safe. We'll get back, but he gets the melee racks and the range racks, the mid lane as well. RTZ pushing on. Loads of orbs out upon him. He will be careful, they still want to force out that buyback. Samel zipping up to the high ground with the waveform. They really want to hold on to this buyback. It's going to cost them 2 sets of racks by the looks of it. And the melee rack's gone. EG pushing on. RTZ as strong as ever with the backup of his team. No fear of the NiP lineup.
It's all about these level 25s. They've got them online. And they're going to look to dive here. It looks like Ace already TP'd his clone bottom. NiP have to be careful, especially PPD.
As EG, S4's trying for the commitment. He'll jump in, but the instant hex, the silence. They'll jump in, Fighter's there as well with the duel onto S4. They'll kill off the brew, but the rest of EG is still good to fight. Trying to go towards Fighter with the BKB is fine. EG will have to back off, as S4's failed initiation will mean they'll be outnumbered.
Are going to lose this game. It's going to be on the back of NiP splitting them up and skirmishing. They're going to look for a smoke now. I don't think EG saw it.
Tempest Double's going to lead the way.
They see RTZ. They pop his Lincolns too.
They get the Hex as well. Can they follow this up? They'll look towards him. Saxa looking for the wraparound on the side. Still very careful about how they make this jump though, NiP. There's the jump though, Saxa. He'll look towards Fly first. They'll get rid of the Jakiro. Lincoln's down, Lotus being popped down onto RTZ, trying to keep him as safe as possible. There's the pop of the Linkers. They will be out to control on the side with that ult. Fighters in, looking for the duel. BKB's pop, but he doesn't get the duel off. He doesn't cast in time. He'll try and chase down RTZ, but he won't be able to close the gap. They will get the kill onto Crit, but RTZ is allowed to walk away. As Fighter, he just didn't get that duel off. S4's going to see if he can try and hunt with the Wind Panda to get some sort of catch. Maybe cancel it, blink in, set something up as EG have the space to go into the pit.
S4 used his BKB there as well. He is a non-factor in these engagements.
Winter's Curse is unavailable for 20 seconds. PPD doesn't have the attack. What are they doing? He's gone out, PPD's gone! He's got buyback, he'll use it straight away. Fnatic's really popping the BKB. Samel still trying to finish off Roshan.
They got the Lotus Orb Hex off onto the Arc Warden.
BKB popped here by Samel, making sure that he can get this right. He steals the Aegis, but S4 refreshes shot, the splits up again. They instantly kill off Fighter's Aegis. They'll look to go for him a second time around the ice path. The control Fighter stuck in the pit, he needs help. Cold Embrace is there from PPD, but S4 sends PPD up into the air with the Wind Panda. Fighter, can he escape? BKB's pop, but he cannot walk out of this. EG have the damage, they've killed Fighter. He's dead for 100.
He's got buyback. Aegis was used, Refresher Shard was used. Moon Shard and consume it. I think that's the right decision because you just don't have a slot for the BKB, and I've now come around. The Lincoln Sphere is far more valuable when you look at the way this game is being played out.
Fighter is going to try for the jump.
Oh, they
got the Hex. They get the duel. They've got the lockdown Samel, but he's so tanky. He's just going to stay alive. They cannot kill him off in time. They'll try with the Boa Strike, but Samel shifting into the HP. Crit. Echo Slam. Down over the two of them. Fighter's gone. Boa Strike for Samel as well. Catches out Saxa. The buybacks have to come out this time from NiP. As PPD will get the blink off after the Cold Embrace up to the high ground. S4 with the Wind Panda will be able to throw the real ace up into the air. EG will back away, respect the 2 buybacks that come out from NiP. And with the speed that EG take this will be a free Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher Shard for EG. And with that, and the fact that the buybacks for 3 members of NiP are still on cooldown for at least 5 minutes, EG are more than ready to go for the finishing shot.
They put the Aegis on Crit. I'll be playing the background and just, it's the same game plan. They're going to blink in, split, try and whittle down this base. Glyph is available for NiP, however. They'll be able to delay it for some time. I think Ace make the right move here, trying to get aggressive bot.
Mortification does have to be used by EG, but EG now know they've got the numbers, so they'll collapse immediately into the base. They'll take down the range racks. They'll get the melee racks as well, surely.
Oh my god!
Actually, the fortification is going to slow them down a bit, but indeed,
in the base.
He's trying for the tier 4s. He's forcing them back. EG's got to answer to this. They have sent back Fly. They'll now be TPing back on more.
Whoa, but all of a sudden...
They get the Megas though. EG will finish off the base. There's the jump in. They make it kills as well. Cold Embrace is going to be used to try and keep Saxa safe. Samel, he's going to have a Boa Strike out of this one. But there's the Winter's Curse. Holding back Samel. Won't save Saxa. And Saxa dead for 2 minutes without buyback. PPD's gone as well. They're able to have the control onto the Prophet. 33. He's going to be dead and gone. He does have buyback. But NiP, 3 versus 5 now.
They're going to go straight for the base though. Arc Warden does a lot of damage.
just said to be a threat. There's no way they can outdo the drow damage. There's no way, as this ancient falling to the drow, falling to the morph. EG, they've got the speed, the power to do it. Up the game. And 62 minutes in, it's a long one. But it is such a carefully crafted game by evil geniuses. They played it perfectly. NiP turned up, they had an idea.
Pretty scary lane to go against. It's tough to harass. Sniper. So they're just going to try to outrange the heroes.
And Mango's what, 2 mangoes, 2 clarities. It looks like Esports just going to try and stick around. Has the salve being given to him as well. So we'll be able to stay in lane.
Yeah, there's the one weakness to the Shaker, right? Where you don't have that ease of execution playing with the Darkseer. You don't have that point and click stun. You've got to try and catch PPD at opposition, land a block. Easier said than done. Bottom.
Hey, under the tower. He might just do it. He has the salve, but he's actually able to keep out of range as well. So the salve will keep going. They'll look to get the kill onto Fly instead. They'll get the Oracle. Arteezy still actually pretty low, came back in range. And the salve did end up getting cancelled.
The slower game should favor evil geniuses. They have a much easier time killing objectives, and specifically Ace's Sven needs a lot of time to come online. Whereas Arteezy, he just needs wolves and a necro book, and he can slay your towers with ease.
Saxon nearly dies there to Fly. With the Purifying Flames again, can't quite do it.
So close.
33's got the Quill Spray to get the kill. The mid lane wraparound will be successful. Crit.
Yep.
Sets up for the kill onto Fada.
Get tons of damage out. The mixed damage potential as well is quite nice when you consider all of NiP's heroes won't be going for BKB till second or third item. A lot of convergence on mid though. Fada in trouble.
The block with the Fisher. PPD is there with the disruption available if Fada gets pressured too much. And we have it being used, but Fada already feeling very low. Saxa tries to commit with the shackles, but Fada, he just gets slapped down. Right enchant totem, Crit gets the kill, and Crit keeping himself at a distance away from PPD, may even think about going back in. He's got Fisher back up in a second. He'll try and block him off, PPD a little high up on the ground, but he's still able to move in, get the block off, and Crit sets up for a second. They let them have the Shaker.
We'll be able to complete that. Looks like the Courier still has his Ring of Health. It'll head over to him now. 3-3, he went for the Boots Bottle. I think he'll be rushing a Vanguard into Crimson next. Means his offensive power will be limited, and they're going for him.
They are. Crit, he's here to help the backup. Once again, the root first to slow him down, hold him in possession, get the setup for a good Fisher. Traps him in, 33, stuck in the...
You gotta be careful.
The Quill Sprays are adding up though onto Arteezy. Arteezy has to keep the distance, wait for the Quill Sprays to wear off. Does mean that 33 will stay alive.
He's just holding his back to them.
He's going deeper and deeper here in the trees. It's taking their time to kill him, but one more slap. Crit, he's got it.
God.
Top lane as well, looking for S4. They do get a trade. NiP.
Yep.
They'll kill off S4 as well as Crit dying as Fada did come into the lane for the cleanup.
They have no real save or peel. So they're going to look to smoke and get aggressive. They want the enemy mid tower, or maybe just Arteezy like him, but the smoke pops.
Arteezy would be a beautiful catch if they can find it. They don't actually get any of the disable off. Arteezy's able to keep his distance, pop the ult, in fact turn straight towards them, pushing them back. PPD will contain him with the disruption, but already the summons beating down on the Shadow Demon. PPD's dead. A failed smoke gang there from NiP as they just do not get any disable off onto Arteezy in time. You know, EG farm up.
Yeah. If you check the map, again, EG, they're just controlling their own jungle because they don't need vision in the top area of the map. They have a Lycan who just farms with his creeps, Darkseer farming with his Ion Shell.
Down bottom, instantly in with the Echo, locks down Fada. And the two of them will claim his life. Crit and Samel. Saxa tries to go for a Hex, but down bottom, EG will look to grab the two themselves, but with a quick TP, Fada will secure that one as well.
And they see the invis on Crit. He's going to go walk straight into the sentry. This could be dangerous for either hero.
I mean, Fada's trying to poke at the Shaker here, but Samel's there with the damage, and Fada's going to die for that. Baited in by his own sentry ward.
And look, they're just going to keep going. They have vision on the roster. Artori's just beelining for these supports. This break reveal, you just explode the Bristleback. You purge his Crimson Guard. You dispel his back spines. He's just as squishy as any strength hero walking around with 14 armor and 2,000 HP.
Oh, they find Crit. Crit's on his own. They get the jump. They look for more. They get the Rod of Atos onto S4. NiP trying to find this Darkseer. S4 does start, drop the vacuum. And the wall, another surge is there, but NiP will continue to chase. As the stun, Ace gets the range for it. They'll keep locked down onto S4 for this one, jumping in with the God Strength. The shackles from Saxa, they've got the damage, they'll get both. NiP making the plays there, getting Crit and S4 isolated away from the rest of the team. who's going to be the first to jump. As everybody ultimates at the ready. EG starting to push over the river. The assassin, but there Ace gets the jump in. They get the Hex off as well. BKB's pop Serpent Wards blocking in, trapping RTZ off and pop the ult. Trying to bite his way in, but Ace running back towards the backlines cannot get crit in time. Crit will escape. Will drop down. Sumail go for the TP up the run of Atos. They cancel Sumail's TP. They're on top of the sniper. They'll get one. And now they look for more. 33. He's found Fly. The Goose stacks up. Double kill for Fada. They'll turn towards Saxa, but now they're outnumbered. EG. They have to be careful. 33 keeps going for Crit. Crit slides down to the low ground. The shackles are there onto S4. He'll grab the double damage, continue to retreat. And NiP, they're taking the fight very nicely so far. The TP over from Fada towards the shrine to jump in from Saxa. They have to lock down for a third. Crit's dead as well.
There you go. I like this. NiP learned a bit from that first game. They take the initiative. They sat on their heels for a bit too long, allowed EG to get to a position where suddenly their team fight was insurmountable. This time, Ace sees EG. You can't cross the river. I thought we had a deal here. The moment they enter NiP territory, he just leaps forwards, and you could see they were trying to peel him, but when his BKBs popped, he's just doing too much damage. There's a nice smoke. They did not see this on the side of NiP, and 3-3 is isolated up top. Still has Aegis for 9 more seconds. Okay. So if they just chill a bit,
if they can play to this time. 8. They'll certainly wait. I don't think they'll be able to kill him in 5 anyway. They've got to wait 5 seconds. Make sure that they wait their time, and there we have it. The Aegis is gone, and 33 dies!
So close. I don't know if they recognized what the timer was, but they lucked out anyway.
We'll say it was skill. It could have been luck. That roast that they want to do so with the like, and they have to try and find a pick-off or a fight first, and they're going for it here with the smoke.
But you gotta be careful. Look at OTZ's build. He went Deso. He is not playing Dota to kill the enemies. It's all about the buildings. He's killing the tier 2 bottom.
Top, they find a core catch. They'll get Fada. No. Jump in with the air code. Fada's down for 75.
And RTZ's already so pressured bottom. You gotta make a decision here, NiP. Which lane are you gonna play into? 2 heroes show bottom. They know Fada will be out of this game. No buyback. They see he buys Shiva's. Might assume it's not available.
NiP still seeing if they can get a poke on this. They get the Hex off onto Fly. Fisher will be there to cancel the shackle. Balls to the side, and Fly will be fine. NiP, they still got Ace. Oh, the 2-man stun. The silence on Sumail, but it's ruled off immediately by the false promise. They look towards S4. The damage from this Sven rips S4 apart. Saxa, he's in with the Hex. They've caught out another 33 and Ace upon him. Sumail will pop, and they're not done yet. Ace on towards Fly, stuns out. He has been disarmed. He's slowing him down, but the silence onto Fly means Fly's got nothing else available. Ace 2 shots him as there's a triple kill for the Sven. NiP, a beautiful jump and commitment into the fight.
Yeah, and dude, he went for the stun duration talent on the Sven. 3.25 now. AoE disable on only a 7-second cooldown. Ace is his own.
Saxa! Oh, he's able to walk in with the Invis. He's found Crit waiting outside the pit. It's another kill from NiP. Crit's gone into the pit. They're back. Means that they don't really have that big sort of team fight wombo start to stop NiP from getting away from this. They'll take rush.
And you got to be careful, NiP. You made the mistake last game of getting this huge lead and then sitting on it for a bit too long. Although no one on the side of EG has purchased evasion just yet. Blink Dagger on Sumail. Again, recognizing it's about positioning, not damage output. They need NiP heroes isolated to find kills, but the lanes are good for NiP, so they're just going to look to push.
They are. They're moving in with the smoke. We'll see if they can get Saxa. And with the jump, the putting Hex, Ace is there with the damage as Crit's found and Crit's gone. No buyback on the Shaker either. He's dead for a full minute. As NiP, they'll take the tier 2, they're moving up to the high ground. But NiP, with these wards down, they'll melt through the tier 3. We'll see if they're able to stick around for the racks as well. Still 45 seconds, no Crit Shaker. RTZ desperately shoving out this bottom lane, trying to set it up towards the base. Ace, he's in! Onto Sumail with the false promise, is there from Fly. Oh, Ace turns towards another, the Hex was there for Sax, on the Fly, Fly's dead, buys back, but they've lost S4.
RTZ approaching the base. You're going to be able to kill the Rex here in NiP, but now you got to return.
They've got to get back. Look for the TP. They have growth available. They can. Fada post the BKB. The vacuum's there to cancel Saxa's TP. Goes Scepter. Will buy him some time. The Assassinate comes in as well as the root. Saxa will fall. RTZ. He moves straight up towards the top. Fortification will finally come out from NiP.
They're chasing. Leveled up for a few more seconds, but here's the disrupt.
He gets the ult off. But RTZ still with a good duration of that shapeshift will be able to get out of there back to safety.
Valuable racks to take because it's in the middle of the map. It's much easier to clear those waves than it is to worry about your bottom, which is also so far away from the Roche pit. Very difficult to play against as Radiant.
NiP Close to EG, they're going to find Crit in the trees. Crit, horse to the side. They'll lead him with the Sheever's Guard, they're on top of Crit. The stun's there from Ace. He'll use up in the air to dodge the stun. Can he escape this though? Another force to the side. S4's trying to help up S4. Surrounded by the blood from the Greaves are out. Crit will be able to keep the distance. RTZ, S4 trying to kill off Ace. Ace, the stun's out to RTZ. RTZ trouble, RTZ's down. Ace, sorry, S4 down. They get the kill S4. RTZ's still good to go. He's trying to turn it around, but PPD and 33 is still ready to fight. Oh, the cheese is pumped. And RTZ's BKB's one off. He has to be careful and hide in the trees. Fnatic very, very low at the moment. As he'll go back towards the creep wave, RTZ TPing down to the bottom shrine. He'll push out bottom, but S4 the one to die, dead for 90, no buyback on the Darkseer.
If you know this, if you're NiP, you're just going to go forward.
No buyback on the
base, you go for throne here.
They're diving, forcing Samel and Crit right back. As they'll move in, Samel forced back into the fountain just in time. But a full minute where EG only had 3 heroes in the game. Wards are down. NiP looking to close this one up as the tier 4s start to fall.
Yep, cheesy, you can keep ratting if you want to, but your base is in danger this time, not just a rack.
He's going to try. He's trying his best, Crit, but it's not enough. The Hex, the control. Crit's dead. No buyback on him either. The shackles as well. NiP, they are doing it here in this game too by the looks of it. Ace nearly dying there. Back with the blink forward. Samel does get him. There'll be a buyback. Samel, he's trying to hold, but GG is called. NiP will take game 2. We're going to a game 3.
And I'm glad. I feel like this series deserves it. It really does. The more aggressive, it's such high level Dota. But
Yeah, well, let's see what they pick actually. Just
Wraith
King. Okay, that was definitely not what I was gonna say.
Alright, Tsunami.
If anybody was wondering.
so we can still stay there, but it's just very scary when Ench is off map, and you never know whether Wraith King is ready to just pop skeletons with the sentry down. So he's instead going to go just farm easy camp real fast.
And Fly, he's got the Nightmare set up on mid. CTP's come in to help out Fada. In fact, it's going to be a Wraith King Ace coming in to help out Fada. He's got the static link onto Fly, though. Chase him down with the Wraith Fire Blast and the Skeletons. They'll get that kill. First blood for Ace.
Wow. It's not a rotation you see very often. Fada,
Still a bit tricky to get on top of RTZ, though.
for sure.
He's just playing so defensive by the tower.
Yeah. Leshrac level 6, now the Bane sleep is going to be enough for a kill. Fly going straight in. You got to be careful with your Fada as well. I think Sumel might just go hard here.
He's committing.
He's got a Fairy Fire.
Playing the numbers, and with the Fairy Fire, it's not enough though. Fada kills off Samel. He'll chase down towards Fly as well. He's a little low on the HP. Has still got the Eye of the Storm going. In fact, with the Plasma Field, he may just grab this, and he does. Sets up for Saxa to nuke down Fly with the Fade Bomb. They get both kills.
Bottom, you have Nighttime, Night Stalker against the Spectre, and even though he was outmatched, look at the CS now down bottom. All of a sudden, 3-3 has more denies and CS, and you're going to find another kill, it looks like, up top on S4.
Every single time, more than prepared with the dust and making it look so easy at killing S4 off. He's always on his own. They'll see AG try and return to go for NiP's off later. They've got the setup with the Nightmare into the stun, and they will get 33. So both side lanes taking a fall. Fada TP's in, but can't do anything in time. I mean, he is well into the Relic Gold. If they get this tier 1 top and then are able to move around, take the tier 1 mid and bottom, Relic is going to be online so quickly for Ace this game.
But so is Crit. He's got the Wolf Creep, got the HOD. They're looking to push.
They've got the Horn used as well. They want to try and find Fada. They've got him. Razor's gone. Can EG get anything else out of this? They'll look towards the tier 1 mid, and with the fourth, in fact, the full 5 of them are here, they can push onwards.
You can see how important it was, though, for Peter to slow down Crit, because, yeah, these towers are melting, but at least they stayed alive for that extra 2 or 3 minutes. You want to buy time for that second night phase at 15 minutes to come up. If you could, you'd love to get mid, but great job by Arteezy, pulling the creep wave away. They're going to have to aggro forward.
Down bottom. They've got a fight going in. They've taken down Crit. Ace has turned up as well. He's looking towards Samel. This is a big gold boost if they get it, and they do. They get both the kills. Fada, he's starting to chase out for more. They've got their eyes on Fly. PPD also helping with the chase towards him. A big static link means that Fly is going to get slapped down with a couple of whips from Fada's Razor as there's 3 dead on EG.
6K the gold lead already. It's gone up by maybe 500, 750 a minute since this Radiance was picked up by Ace.
And up top, they're hunting. They've found Arteezy. He has got...
And look at the rest of the heroes. They're just waiting, hoping he haunts.
Yeah, can he play his way out of this at all? He's got another dagger, but the rod's out. Saxa has the hold. And that's Arteezy dead and gone.
But NiP are aware of this. I think they changed this up. They were playing aggressively, looking for a fight. Now, play a bit passive. You'll win a fight on your own shrine and high ground, but you can't be as aggro in the enemy woods anymore.
Not back to smoke. Let's see, they can find the Rubik. Jump in onto Saxa. Fada's going to try and help out. Saxa will die. There's the horn from Arteezy. They'll look to try and go for more, but 33, he's already in on the front lines of the fight. They're on top of the left track. You'll step into the yellow. Samel will be able to walk back up to the high ground. In fact, he wants to get an ace. Jumps in, stuns out onto the Enigma. 33's killed off the Bane. Burrow strike. S4 in with the epicenter. They're on top of Fada. Fada surrounded by EG. They'll get the Razor. So they can get more out of this, but 33, he's still good to fight with the silence. Only S4 and Arteezy left alive. Samel having to buy back to come and help out as he TPs over towards the shrine. They'll chase out S4. S4 burrow strikes. He's still stuck in the trees. They won't look any further. And then NiP will get this Aegis.
I feel like we're going to need some miracle from Crit, but that's so difficult. You're playing against a Rubik. You're playing against a Night Stalker. You don't want to itemize for the big ultimate, but it feels like he's going to need to land one. They last for 90 seconds, and if you're unable to clear them as EG, he will shred your base. Dust popped.
Saxa. Try for a bit of a setup onto S4. The rest of the team on their way, but S4
Oh, bottom.
will be out of
it's
there.
good, but he's so tanky. I don't know if you want to make this play.
There's a lot of TPs coming in from NiP. They're going to respond to this immediately. They'll go for the horn, trying to kill off 33, but Ace, he's already on top of Fly. The rod of Atos holding down S4. Ace is just committing on the front lines. He's going to have that second life. He's good to fight again.
Got a stun on Saxa.
Let's see if they can go for the Saxa with the burrow. Look at the start into Samel. Samel's gone. They're trying desperately to find this kill on the Wraith King a second time, and they do. They will kill off Ace the 2 times. PPD looking for Crit. Now with the dagger out, Arteezy can chase down PPD. Another stun onto Crit. Crit's now gone. The dust is there on S4. Arteezy's desperately chasing for PPD and will manage to... Oh no, he's in the burn. They've lost the Razor as well. They've killed off the Aegis.
That was a great fight for EG. You cannot hope for anything better.
Wanting to forgo the BKB this game for now on the Wraith King.
It looks like they're going and go here. Tom, blink up in a second.
Ace actually jumping in for the Helm of the Dawn creep, and he will get it. And now S4 will commit with the burrow strike. Samel has to follow the stun. They're still a little hesitant on how much they go in on him, but with the midnight pulse, it's enough damage. They'll kill him the once.
They're going to back out immediately. They're going to go down bottom.
See if they can get that jump on the 33 instead. Arteezy's going to be super kept. No! He still dies. Crit with the black hole will allow them to get 33, but it wasn't enough to save Artur in time. PPD getting the last impetus through to kill him. They do lose the Enchantress as well. They can contest this with that Reincarnate available on the Wraith. They could just walk in and start off the action. They do have to be a little bit careful with the black hole available, but even then, Saxa, he can look for the steal play. Back towards mid, Fly already started to go on. There's going to be the BKB from Fada. Crit using the black hole to control the Razor. Horn in from Arteezy, and Fada's gone. They kill the Razor up, Fada buying back. They want to try and fight now that they know that these big cooldowns have been used. Now move in S4 with the burrow strike onto Ace. Ace being the focus. 33 cannot control Crit. Saxon will jump in, stolen burrow strike. He's trying to find Crit, but the damage output from Samel is too high. Saxon's dead. Another buyback being used by NiP. Crit's still alive as he keeps himself away from 33. PPD is trying to find him back towards the river. Ace will finish off S4. As S4 may have to contemplate using the buyback himself. He's dead for 50 if they really want to try and keep the fight going out around the Roche.
Saxa out of range. There was nothing left to interrupt the Crit black hole. Now well, they just killed Roche.
Yeah, NiP's able to finish it. EG doesn't get back there in time, so NiP will end up getting the Aegis for Fada. And we'll have a much easier time at just walking in, getting that black hole off with not too much that he has to worry about at all. Maybe still Saxa gets the steal. But even at that, he should have a good shot locking down the cores without interruption.
Oh,
Arteezy just walk forward on his own. Fada and Saxa starting to have a poker. Pop the Manta, start a retreat, but the BKB and the rod from Fada controlling him up. They're looking towards the Spectre. He's taking a lot of damage in return there, Fada, but they can stand their ground, keep on going. Arteezy's dead. Now Samel, he's trying to jump in. There will be a buyback horn used from Arteezy. They're going to try and turn this around, EG, but they've lost Samel. They pop that first life on Fada and the Wraith.
Another engagement down bottom though.
But they're ready. They can go for him here. They're trying to kill off 33. He's tanky, and the rest of NiP's on their way over. They do finish off the kill.
Yeah, 3-3 just getting a little over aggressive. He keeps trying to fly up high grounds, but
they have to be careful of Crit's Enigma though. Sax has got to be prepared for the steal. Because with that BKB though, Crit can just hold his ground. Look to commit with that huge area of lockdown. Both teams starting to go S4. He's going to rev up the Epi. Just get the jump in straight away on top of the Wraith King. Ace down to half health. I'll put the Mione, but he's falling low under the Midnight Pulse. He'll die the once. So they can kill him another time here. S4 trying to back off now. The BKB's popped by Ace. They'll find Fly. But the rest of EG back away.
Bottom, tier 3 taken by Sumail. He blinks out immediately as well.
He's opened the base. And NiP, can they actually get anything out of this? They're looking towards RTZ, but RTZ's got a lot of backup here on the high ground by the Shrine. 33's trying to head forward. He's in with the silence on top of the three of them, but he's falling low. This burn damage from the Radiant starting to stack up. Now Fada does get the link off. Horn used from RTZ to try and break away, but the static link continues. Fada can keep locked down under the target. Black Hole used to hold it back. Make sure that there isn't more grip. We'll get the kill, but there's the stall of Black Hole. Saxa, he's got the control, but he hasn't got the damage. Has to blink away. As the Black Hole there from Crit, keeping RTZ safe, allowing them to kill Fada. S4 still trying to fight out with
bottom lane.
He has been
melee racks.
The Malefice, they're looking for PPD, but as you say, the damage being done by the creeps. The creeps, they're going to do it. The creeps, they've got it. The melee racks is gone.
Unbelievable by EG. They just, all of a sudden, that gold advantage has disappeared, and you can see it's just so much easier for them to play the late game. For the first time, it looks like EG might even be able to take back the gold lead. It's under 1,000 for the first time since, what, 4 minutes in?
And so much of that gold is on Ace. A lot of pressure on Ace to make big things happen. They're going to look to try and fight here. Crit, BKB's pop. They're looking to get on top of him, but there's the BKB now from Fada. They've already lost to Rubik, though. Rubik taken down straight away. No buyback available. Fada 33 trying to keep the fight going, but the damage output for EG looks to be too much. RTZ, he's still on full HP. Focuses Fada. Fada's dead. The bar strike on the 33. They'll all die here pretty much on NiP. Ace will be able to BKB TP out. But there's 3 dead. PPD cannot get out even. The Malefice, the lightning for Sumail. As NiP 4 hit the deck, which for the majority of it has had NiP holding the advantage. But now it is entirely gone. 2 sets of frags taken. The top creep wave pushing in.
When you have no break mechanic against the Spectre, RTZ is unkillable, and NiP are suffering for it.
And when they had such good timings, one of the quickest Radiance timings we saw in Ace, but it didn't matter as now Ace walks up, leads the way into the high ground. S4 and Sumail, they're bringing him down so quickly. The first life just burned through like that. PPD has to get out of it. Ace pops the BKB, but Crit, Black Hole, no messing around, gets the Wraith King out of the game. Buyback from Ace is going to be used by EG. They're heading forward. Find out PKB as well as 33. They're on top of Sumail. Sumail, he's getting caught out. Yule's up into the air. Still alive for now. Can they finally finish in the impetus? They've got him. Sumail's down. They'll now be roving to Fly. The silence, the void, the Crit. They've got 2. Double kill there for Crit in response. There'll be a buyback available for Fly if he wants to get back in. Ace, he's in trouble. He needs help, but he needs it now. He's not going to get an Ace. Dead without buyback. PPD stunned up by the barrel strike. PPD, he's gone as well. As with this in mind, 2 dead without buyback on NiP. GG is called. It's all over and done. EG take game 3. Take the series 2-1.
And what a game. Burning the midnight oil here in Paris. But the series, well deserving of the rivalry between these two squads. Truly worth the wait. EG just holding on, trusting in their draft, trusting in their coach. Like, it looked dicey for a little bit, but that one buyback team fight, they just extended the game.